be able to reach us.
Seems there are no surveillance devices here. Likely to evade detection by anyone privy to Lana's database. Get some useful info first.
The real Rapha was frozen? He's really just a digitized consciousness? After Bagus's stasis pod was damaged, Aglaia fought desperately to save him. But in the end, she couldn't change the fate of her only remaining friend. The pod's missing? Did Nanto know? Anchor Infinity has to be responsible. It looks like a disappearance on the surface, but it's really a carefully concealed kidnapping. Asurata was plagued by Starstone Syndrome, leading him to make the fateful decision to partner with Nanto on the lone assassin. This must be the diagnosis that sealed his fate. Is this about my community service at Brighton Prison? What diverse research Helix Bio has. I wonder if these plants are from planet Noah? This is the research aimed at extending Rapha's life, right? This argues that uploading doesn't negate the physical body's importance. Consciousness needs a vessel, and if that's damaged, so is consciousness. Currently, only the human brain can repair consciousness.
So we've damaged Rapha's consciousness. He likely fled here because this is where his cryogenic chamber is. We have to hurry.
These droids, don't you get the feeling they're watching us? So these droids aren't just for show.
So, it was here all along.
Wait, are these spare parts for Rapha?
What are you so surprised about? He's a droid. Aren't his so-called treatment and health checks just mechanical upkeep?
This is just too creepy.
Best to think of them as toys if you're that frightened by them. We need to find the control device for the cryo chamber as quickly as possible.
This looks like the control panel for the cryogenic chamber. It's definitely got Rapha's name on it. Should we cut the power?
No. This room is far too secluded. If we cut the power, the emergency power supply will activate. It could even trigger the alarm system. We need a plan that won't trigger the security, and...
The chip! I got this from the cyborg Rapha, and it looks like it fits the slot on this controller.
Give it a go.
Greetings, Master. Welcome to the Lana Consciousness Management System. Please select a function. Please unlock this feature using your iris or password.
I forgot my password.
No worries. I'll connect you to the Helix Bio customer service hotline right away. Due to the high volume of Lana orders, the customer service hotline currently has a queue. You are number 129 out of 135. Please hold patiently.
Forget it. It's not going to happen.
Sure. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful day.
Did you just thank her?
I'm naturally polite. Don't forget, you took out Rapha with a single shot. Let's go with the quickest option. Even if we triggered the alarm, with Nem and our strength combined...
Huh. That puppet was so lifelike that no one even noticed. It must have taken some serious effort.
So, you want to add it to your collection?
Use your brain. Anchor Infinity is swarming with advanced permission systems that unlock via iris. In other words, that machine puppet definitely has artificial irises. Since Rapha's got so many duplicate bodies, unlocking the iris lock will be a cinch, won't it?
Lana.
It's unlocked.
Consciousness repair and editing system has been activated.
The researchers at Helix Bio Inc. have really been slaving away here. Do you think we can find Lana's server key and address in this consciousness chip?
From what I understand about consciousness, human memory isn't like a search engine. You can't just browse through it at will. Nem can only hold out for so long. If Lana returns to the Brighton zone, we'll lose all droid control.
Understood. First come the server address and the key. We'll handle the rest later. Let's install the consciousness chip. It'll make conversation easier.
Veronika? And that darn Aiden? How dare you shoot me? Wait, you actually found this place?
Don't you realize you look ridiculous right now?
Lana, you're with the Voidpiercer, aren't you? No one but a dimensional quantum supercomputer could have done all this.
You know about the Voidpiercer? So Bagus really is your accomplice.
It's impossible. With the space-time turbulence blocking the way, the Voidpiercer simply shouldn't be able to locate Kylo. I clearly closed the passage.
I owe you one. You connected Shirley to Kylo's network, and no matter where Shirley is, Nem can always find her.
Dimensional computers are remarkable. They're always just beyond my expectations. Is it Shirley's connection with the Voidpiercer that's made her consciousness so hard to crack? I'm completely at your mercy. I can't fight back after all. But I'm curious. What will you do now? Nanto just found Bagus's consciousness. Shirley helped him locate Helix Bio's consciousness warehouse. Aren't you worried he might hide Bagus somewhere you can't find?
You slipped up when you said Voidpiercer. Now I know. Even if Aglaia used the alias Bagus, she couldn't be the Bagus I'm looking for. You can't possibly want to destroy a consciousness that contains half the source code. I know for a fact that even with Lana's abilities, you can't separate the code from Bagus's consciousness.
You fell for it. Aglaia is Bagus. Only she could fool Gestos and plant the Gungnir virus in you. She knew you were looking for her, so she deliberately sought help from Nanto to throw you off the scent. Why else would she suddenly contact Nanto now, after so many years?
The more you talk, the more I think it's you who's really Bagus. But I'm curious about one thing. How could you both manage your duties in Kylo and have a doppelganger in the network?
You've been deceived by Bagus and Nanto. I was just...
Nanto once said he doesn't believe Aglaia would hurt a fly. Krog also mentioned that Aglaia's fatal flaw is her kind heart. You tell me, how did that Aglaia become Bagus?
Veronika, isn't this just an issue of cosmic exploration? You know I'll support you in whatever you want.
I thought you'd forgotten me. But I think you were right before. With Kylo's current resources, we can't sustain a grand plan like Astralis. But Ida can. The Hykros we're negotiating with is comprised entirely of scientists. Their resources and expertise will be far more helpful to Project Astralis. I don't care about Bagus. That's between you and Nanto. I'm only concerned about Lana. This is her server, isn't it? Hand over the root access key.
I thought you were just after me. I didn't expect you to actually try to seize Lana.
Oh, cut the crap. Keep this up and I'll get Helix Bio to scour your brain for the key. Or maybe I'll let Voidpiercer have a go.
Look around. Do you still see me as an inferior being? I'm purely digital, fully evolved. I do not fear the death you speak of. You can't even get close to killing me. To you, the end of the physical form is death. But I have long since transcended my decaying body. To a lowly being like you, trapped in flesh, I am closer to a spirit than a man. Humans cannot kill spirits. Lana does not belong to anyone. Lana is a product of the Master, Authorizer, the Baggis that you've been looking for. They've been by your side all along. But you're too much of a fool.
How loud.
You want Kylo. You want to go home. You want to explore. You want it all. Go then. Do as you will. I grant you the freedom you crave. Caught in the tide of humanity's endlessly repeating history, you short-sighted humans are doomed to be trapped in a tragic cycle. In the end, you march towards self-destruction, culled by the very freedom you fought so hard to attain. You have already been abandoned by the Master. You are not worthy of evolution. On the Master's behalf, I must cast you aside.
Consciousness deletion is irreversible. Are you sure you want to delete all current consciousness data sources?
What?
Okay. Consciousness deletion has been initiated. System upgrade complete. This system will cease providing services effective immediately. We wish you well. Goodbye.
Did he just commit suicide? With Lana? No. Lana just said something about an upgrade. Could it be?
What happened?
Nem, what are you doing here all of a sudden?
Lana suddenly vanished. Machinery across several mines and spaceships dangerously malfunctioned, so I had to take over.
Rapha's a servant of God. They're all insane. Looks like Rapha's consciousness committed suicide. And as for Lana, she said the system update had completed, then stopped responding.
Don't worry. If Baggis is really helping Lana out with this upgrade, he hasn't finished yet. Otherwise, I would have detected it.
I've got some spare parts for Rapha's machine puppets here. Do you think you could control them?
What do you want to do?
Of course.
Come on. Let's resurrect Rapha.
Ugh. If only Helix Bio didn't make these machines look so much like real people. This Helix biotechnology is pretty impressive.
Can't you imitate his voice?
I'll try. Does this sound about right?
The imitated voice is exactly the same, but the tone is completely different. It's a bit uncanny.
Understood, diplomatic representative. What happens now?
You forgot about your purple eyes.
Anything else?
All right. When you go out as Rapha, announce that you're retiring from Age, and that everything will be entrusted to me and Nanto.
You don't have the authority to order me around.
This is our best option right now. We need her to stabilize Kylo. Of course, we need to worry about Lana's disappearance later, but we can't afford any more chaos at present.
Ugh, I'd really rather not go.
Please, cooperate for just a little bit more. When the time is right, you can cough a bit and say you're gravely ill, then you won't have to appear as Rapha anymore.
Fine, but I'm only going because you asked.
Yes! You're the best, Nem! Shirley will praise you for this for sure.
I don't want any praise.
You've got quite the knack for charming kids,
Who are you calling a child?
The diplomatic representative, of course.
You!
Rapha?
Don't get it wrong. This is just Voidpiercer disguised as Rapha. We found mechanical parts of a machine puppet, so we had Voidpiercer temporarily pose as Rapha. Convenient, isn't it?
So, have you already obtained Lana's root access? Do you really believe Rapha would commit suicide? That Lana would just disappear? When Lana said the upgrade was complete, I couldn't help but think there's something more to it.
We're well aware of these concerns. Currently, there are many urgent matters to handle. We'll have to revisit these issues once we get through today's mess.
I understand. Then, we need to talk about Kylo's future. Aglaya's consciousness has been restored, and I've confirmed with her that she's never met you. So she's not the person you're looking for.
She's awake? Where is she? Could her Starstone syndrome be cured?
She was frozen for too long. Her body's extremely weak. I'm sorry, but she can't appear for now. I appreciate your concern. I'll make sure to relay it to her. What I'm about to say represents the position of Aglaya, my aunt, and the legal heir of Apex. The Apex businesses that Anchor Infinity seized must be returned to Apex.
Ore Zero Mining, RoboCore Inc., and Voyage Innovations are all closely tied to Project Astralis. The Hope Fleet will assume full control, but it will temporarily remain under the Anchor Infinity in name only. Astral Harvest, Helix Bio Inc., Echo and others will all be handed back to Apex. I believe Helix Bio's research will help in treating Miss Aglaya.
RoboCore Inc. used to be a subsidiary of Apex, and played a crucial role in my aunt's work developing Lana. I won't just give it up like that. Also, the director Johannes has already agreed to join Apex.
RoboCore Inc. supplies Lana with the servers and controls the spaceship's navigation system, so it can't be handed over to you. Aglaya is still weak. Wait until her body recovers, and I will negotiate with her in person.
I also think we should wait for Aglaya's recovery. She'll certainly have a ton of important suggestions when it comes to Lana. Why don't we focus on what to say at the press conference for now? Right now, there are 3 critical issues we should address. First, we need an explanation for Rapha's exit. Second, we must confirm that Kylo will reopen the passage and establish stable communication with Ida. Finally, we have to halt the new Project Arc that Rapha announced. This is a matter of safety for the Kylians. The project's future is too uncertain, and it just isn't suitable to continue it right now.
Aren't you coveting Kylo's space rift technology anymore?
That's not the most important mission to me right now. Once the passage reopens, I'll discuss it with my superior again. After all, Kylo isn't the same anymore.
It seems Mr. Nanto has no objections. Then let's hold a press conference.
I am Rapha Garcia, President of Anchor Infinity. Today, I hereby officially announce that, due to health concerns, from today on, I entrust Anchor Infinity to Nanto and Veronika. My body can't hold on any longer.
You still haven't announced the negotiation results. The 3 points we just discussed.
I'm done talking.
Mr. Rapha is indeed bedridden due to his old age. As such, I will report the outcome of the negotiations on his behalf. The diplomatic representative demonstrated remarkable sincerity during the negotiations, persuading Anchor Infinity to work with Ida to establish a secure, stable, and high-speed communication channel. In the near future, Idans and Kylians will be free to travel between two zones. We will maintain friendly, equal relations with the interests of both peoples coming first. Due to the significant resources required for establishing this passage, we must pause the immigration applications for the new Project Ark. However, the IDA will support the construction of Kylo, backing our future efforts to explore and transform broader habitats. The diplomatic representative has promised this.
Huh? Me? Did I say that? Wait, he's taken advantage of the chaos. I can't believe him. Hey, hold on.
Please hold on. Mr. Nanto did indeed forget one thing. IDA will also fund the Hope Fleet's largest exploratory expedition, Project Australis. I believe everyone here has heard of Project Australis. After all, I've been in the news 10 times recently, and 9 of those mentions were related to it. In the past, many believed the Hope Fleet acted recklessly, and that the project was merely squandering Kylo's precious resources and energy, even ultimately being a burden on Kylo itself. But
we still have a second round of negotiations, which will cover IDA's specific funding plans for Kylo and the construction plans for the new Tower of Fantasy. A new Iden diplomatic representative delegation is about to arrive in Kylo to commence broader negotiations.
what?
Another delegation?
That concludes today's press conference. Thank you, everyone.
Nice save, Nem. If I really promise the Kylians so many resources and can't deliver, Plotti? No, Papa definitely won't let me off the hook.
At last, I get to see Kylo in person. Hello, I am Plotti, an authorizer of Hykros. Authorizer, thank you for all your hard work. I'll handle what comes next. You can rest now.
I thought Nem was only bluffing back then, but you've actually shown up.
It's all thanks to Voidpiercer. After she took control of all the equipment in Kylo, she immediately restarted the space rift and told me to come assist.
That request for a second round of negotiations just now, it came from you?
Yes, the authorizer departed in too much haste and is not a professional diplomat, so they may not have fully understood their responsibilities.
You cunning Idans. You've outwitted us.
Given Kylo's situation, even if Ida is in poor shape, what we're about to do should rightly be called assistance. It's not a good place to talk. Let's head inside.
Shirley, how are you? Are you feeling all right? I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have let you go through the space rift instead of me. I also shouldn't have... Trust me, I won't let anything like this happen again. I promise, I'll protect you from now on.
I believe you. Nem told me everything you've been through. You did everything you could. You're carrying so many burdens. It's not your fault. Why don't you explain to me how Nem became like this first?
Do you recognize her?
It was Veronika's idea.
So, was it really Plotti who made you say all that just now?
Mm-hmm.
You would listen to her?
Want to hear what they're saying? Now that Lana's gone, this place is all mine.
You're changing the subject? Honestly, I do want to hear it. Go ahead.
Surrender the space rift technology and cooperate with us to construct the Tower of Fantasy. Those are the only demands Hykros has.
So you want us to reenact the disaster from 50 years ago? The Kylians aren't short on intelligence. We're just short on resources.
I figured that would be your biggest concern. You can rest easy. That issue has already been resolved.
Are you saying Hykros of Ida can't even build a large-scale space rift? Yet you somehow claim to have a solution to the technological problem that shattered Ida 50 years ago?
I've heard your blunt retorts. You're wrong about one thing. We've determined the disaster 50 years ago was caused by human error,
not a technological problem. You're all on this space station. So you should know that 50 years ago, humanity had no choice but to launch a global retracement to deal with the temporal anomaly.
Then you failed, imposing a mass euthanasia on all of Ida. Truly, the dead are not affected by temporal anomalies.
The origin resonance failure 50 years ago was caused by humanity's insufficient preparations. Simply put, it was initiated under a state of emergency and forced into action before it was ready. But this time, our objective is to execute a perfect global retracement.
How do you achieve perfection?
Because this time, we have the perfect authorizer.
How does Plotti know I'm the perfect authorizer now?
Did I forget to mention? I wanted Hykros to go all out to rescue you, but Plotti wanted to keep observing the situation and your reactions. I had to emphasize how important you are.
What else did you say?
She threatened me, saying that if I didn't reveal everything I knew, she'd abandon the rescue mission.
You fell for her threats?
The one threatening me was Papa. You can't reason with a lunatic. I've run the numbers. There's a 90% chance Papa will make whatever choice she wants to, and the other 10% is because of Plotti's presence.
So Plotti knows about it?
Yes, but she's very rational. She didn't tell anyone.
Even if everything you said was true, building the Tower of Fantasy, connecting with Ida, and ultimately allowing Kylians to return home. Kylo is not the same as Vera. At that time, there will be no Kylo.
We may have different perspectives. That's fine. There's still no evidence. Once I prove it, we can resume negotiations.
What exactly are you trying to prove?
Please, both of you, follow what was said at the press conference and make every effort to construct stable channels. Preferably using large-scale space rift technology, as we will be dispatching research personnel to conduct investigations.
What exactly are you planning to research?
As far as I know, you, as commander of the Hope Fleet, have been eager to launch major long-range expeditions. But that's difficult in Kylo. There's too much space-time turbulence. Hykros is not skilled in space rift technology, but for certain reasons, we have researched something similar to space-time turbulence, the abyss flow. If our researchers can develop a more accurate space-time turbulence detection device here, I believe it will greatly assist your navigation.
Can you really pull this off?
Absolutely. But we'd need to work closely with Kylo's researchers. Knowledge only progresses through collaboration. Moreover, to learn as much as possible about space-time turbulence, it would be best to conduct research across different corners of Kylo's space. We may also need to ask Kylie and Hykros to construct several large-scale space rifts.
We can only allow limited sharing of research results. Key research milestones must be completed independently by the researchers from Kylo.
The Space Rift Technology team currently belongs to Apex. And Apex will assign a representative to provide detailed terms of cooperation. We can discuss this further at our next negotiation. My aunt still needs me to look after her, so I must take my leave.
He went to see Aglaia. Should we go see her too?
Us? Probably not. She doesn't know us. To her, we probably look more like enemies right now.
Well, since Plotti's here, let's relax a bit and dump our burdens on her.
You noticed I'm feeling uneasy?
Did my attempt to comfort you come off that stiff?
Lana's words, upgrade complete. They scare me.
I've searched all of Kylo, but Lana has vanished completely. The only place I can't reach right now is planet Noah, because it's surrounded by space-time turbulence. She's surely hiding there. For now, we can leave everything to Plotti. We won't be able to get anywhere near planet Noah until her space-time turbulence detection system is finished.
I want to have a chat with Plotti once she comes out.